guys, and welcome to vlog222. This is a season ticket holder Devils fan forum that occurred on Sunday, January 11th. And what it is it's kind of like a Q&A session with the players. For this particular event, they had two sessions. So what I'll do is I'll break this video up into two videos. The first video will be the first round, and then the second video will be the second round of players. So it'll really be just interaction of questions and answers. So hopefully you guys enjoy.
Andy Green, Damon Severson, John Merrill, and Crary. Some house cleaning he begins with. Andy is the vet. He has the right to sit wherever he does, although I suppose Crary does outrank him. I briefed the crowd here, guys, the season ticket holders who are, and I say this all the time, you're the biggest asset the organization has, and these guys know it. This is really about them and the questions that they want to ask of you. I promised I would get it started. And a little bit later, we're going to find out exactly how much you know about each other. How well do you know your teammate? We'll have fun with that. I'm going to start this off with one question for each. And Andy Green, why don't you start us? Tell us about your hockey roots. Trenton, Michigan, I'm assuming Red Wings fan, and when you knew you had it in you to play in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, obviously, one thing that sticks out, growing up being a Red Wings fan, obviously one year that stung was the '95. I remember it was actually my brother's high school graduation party. We were sitting out on the patio. We had a little TV out there hooked up, and we were watching it. I remember that was pretty. It was obviously pretty special to see it and be a part of that. But obviously, growing up being a big Red Wings fan, same with Johnny, I'm sure too. But when I finally realized kind of it could probably maybe a possibility is kind of each year as you kind of progress through playing junior hockey, college hockey, and then kind of each year you see guys moving on, going on to the next level. You're like, well, you take it one step at a time, and kind of towards sophomore, junior year of college is when I kind of realized I might have a shot to be able to do it.
Actually, they throw octopi on the ice in Detroit. The person who threw the lobster in Game 4 is part of this group, just to let you know. John Merrill, second season in the National Hockey League. It's been such a pleasure watching you play in the short amount of time you've had to fit in. You played major college hockey at Michigan, but tell us about the dream, when it all began for you, when you knew you had it in you to be in the NHL someday.
Yeah, I know it's like Greeny said, as you move on in hockey and your career progresses, you kind of see the guys making it, and you try to do a lot of the things that they do and emulate their game on and off the ice. And I'd say obviously getting drafted was a big thing for me, giving you hope to play in the NHL. Getting drafted by the Devils was great, and yeah, in college, like I said, you see guys moving on, and you kind of get some confidence that you can do it as well.
Damon Severson, I'm breaking in a new broadcast partner this year in Ken Danica, okay? I owe you a thank you. When you completed your first 2-goal game, when the second shot went in, Danica fell off his chair, okay? And just to watch that happen, and you're doing it at the ripe old age of 20, tell me about the experience so far in the NHL. Straight from junior hockey to the New Jersey Devils, how has that transition gone? Have you felt comfortable with it as you've looked comfortable with it?
Yeah, I think overall it's been a real comfortable transition. I've been fortunate enough to play with some good players, good teammates. Obviously, these two guys are Andy's been my defense partner up until I got injured, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to be with the team for the whole season as much as I'd like to be. But I've really enjoyed myself here so far. I feel like I was very fortunate to get drafted here by the Devils, and I just wanted to come to camp this year, looking for a roster spot. And obviously when they drafted me, they saw something in me, and I just wanted to emulate that. And I was fortunate enough to, like I said, play with good teammates, and they help out more than anything. So it's been a great time so far here.
All right, fans who have questions on the team, the neatest on the New Jersey Devils, the Felix Unger of the group.
The other ones probably don't know what that means.
The guy with the hotel was last to fill out his answer. Severson. Crary, the neatest on the Devils. 28 is Severson. Mr. Green.
Sorry, I forgot which side you're sitting on.
There you go. 2 for 2. Merrill, 28. And we aced it again. On and off the ice that you begged for. Next, who is the best dressed player on the team? The best dressed New Jersey Devil.
Right? Did they say that? Who was it? Heggelson? They gotta get Hegel. They gotta help Heggelson.
See if this coincides with, the highest paid. I don't know if that goes hand in hand. Chris Crary. He's not a... Adam Oates, I like it. Good. Oh, wait a minute. Those coaches have like a real... They have like a deal with Luigi Bianchi or... Oh, okay. There we go. Andy, best dressed.
I'll just say Patty.
Eliash. All right. We finally broke up. John Merrill, what do you have? 16.
Oh, yeah. JJ.
And Severson, Damon Severson, and 2-2. No, it's 2-2. Okay, we got it. Very good. Jacob Josephson gets a vote. Very good. We've got a few more minutes. All right. If a teammate is on the ticket sales team of the New Jersey Devils, who would sell the most tickets? Who's the best salesman on the team? Where's the Jeopardy music? We need it. Very good. Okay. Crary, who do you have? Camilleri. Camilleri says Green. Wow! 3 for 3, and Zubris breaks it up. Wait a minute, I need a little bit of info. Why Camilleri as the salesman? He can sell ice to the Eskimos, you're saying?
He loves to talk.
I got you. Okay. All right. Which teammate would be the best house guest? I'm sure the nature of the question. The guy you'd let marry your daughter? I'm not sure. The best house guest. We'll give the coach an extra second here. That means you really don't want any of them around your house, Chris. Can't. If it's coming slowly, Let's start with Severson. Damon, best house guest. Zajac, good. Fine young man. John Merrill says... Oh, Helgeson, very good. Good man. Andy?
Himself.
Andy Green. You're running out of space. Who did you write?
Andy.
Andy, there you go. Okay. How much more time we have, Jim? We got 5 minutes. I'm going to keep going. This is great. All right. Who would be the first one voted off Survivor?
Oh my God. Yeah, Diane.
Oh, you really want 8 in the foxhole with you, don't you? Oh, yeah. All right. Who's the funniest guy on the team? Not who thinks he's the funniest guy on the team. Who's the funniest guy on the team? Camilleri. A vote for Helgeson, and Camilleri. All right, that's a good split of the vote. Who thinks he's the toughest player on the team?
No, he gets a lot of penalties. I think you.
The first 37 games this season, the Devils had 7 fights. They have 8 fights in the last 7 games. Don't ask me why.
It isn't the toughest, it's who thinks he's the toughest. toughest, right?
Who thinks he's the toughest? Yeah. Somewhere in this building, Damon Severson has no idea the beating he's taking. Alright, okay. We got more time for one or two more. Who's the best cook? That's, no, I'm not, yeah. I'm not doing that because, forget it. Who asked these questions? Who put these down? Alright. Who do you not want to sit next to on the plane when you travel? I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to move on to the next question. All right. And our last one before we let you go, guys. Who is most likely to know the lyrics of a Taylor Swift song?
Gee, I wonder who they're going to pick.
We know it's you, Damon.
Good?
Larson, 5 and 68. Larson and Larson. That's good. It has been my absolute pleasure calling you games for the first half of the season. Look forward to a lot of winning these final couple of months. Go get them, starting on the West Coast trip. Chris Crary, Andy Green, John Merrill, Damon Severson, get back soon, okay? Thank you. The group. A lot of you have been asking about autographs. Let you know, we're going to announce details very soon of the third fan event, which is going to be in either March or April, and that's going to be the autograph-centric one. More details on that are coming. That's all the Devils have told me about it, but we'll give you info as soon as we can. So, Jim, are we ready for our next group to come in? I'll introduce them all. Cory Schneider played the first 20 games of this National Hockey League season. The Devils #1. He comes off a couple of terrific games leading up to the West Coast trip. Say hello to second-year Devil Cory Schneider. Keith Kincaid's made 5 starts. I think he's deserved to win every single one of them so far. Farmingdale, Long Island, Keith Kincaid. That run to the Cup in 2012, think of all the important moments Peter Harold had out of Boston College, and he's with us here as well. Peter. The Devils miss his speed, they miss his energy, they want him back on the ice ASAP. Steven Gianta. Good to see all 4 of you. If you pass Damon Severson at some point today, tell him he better wear a helmet. He took a beating in our first session, and more details on that to come. We had a terrific time in here with the first group.